Yo, what up, people? It's your buddy Philko here at Put Live for your mama's house. Doing my thing as I usually do. Making another, that most hated dude with the incredible mood. Can't forget to add that. Making another video for you guys based on comments people have made to me throughout the years. And I'm going to make these videos basically responding to those comments. Now, I'm sure you guys, like all these videos I'm going to make based on people's comments, you guys have heard them all. You've heard them all. I'm sure you've had to have heard it sometime in your life. So I'm not responding to anything new. I'm just responding to the things that's been said to me. And I'm going to respond from my point of view. That's why I'm going to start making these videos in response to people's comments, because I get these comments a lot. And I've gotten them a lot throughout my 4-year career on YouTube. You know what I mean? Even sometimes on some of my other channels, I get these comments. I'm like, yo, this channel ain't even about girls. What are you doing? I'm teaching people English here. Like, what are you doing? But once in a while, even that happens over there. It's kind of crazy. But anyway, in this video, I want to get to the whole comment that people make to me when they say things like, black women are too strong for you. That's why you run to the docile little, let you do whatever you want white girl. That's why you do it. Because a black woman won't let you stay out all night, do whatever the hell you want, come home 5 o'clock in the morning smelling like another bitch and alcohol, when a white girl just say, oh, it's okay, I love you anyway. That's why, one of the reasons, or why, you run to white women. And I'm going to respond to this. Now, to be honest, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to be honest, I know people won't like this at all. I don't know. Some people will actually like it a lot, but the people who are in this kind of, lifestyle, who take part in this lifestyle, won't like me saying this because it might fuck their shit up, but I gotta speak the truth. There is truth to that. Let me tell you what I mean. One thing I noticed about, I can't just say white women, because I've been out in Russia for so long that I can't just say white women, because I don't remember the last time I was really close to an American white girl. It's been maybe 5 years. You know what I mean? Even when I was in New York, all the girls I was close to were Russian or Ukrainian for the past, I don't know, maybe it's been like 7 years since I've been close to an American white girl at all. Or maybe even more. I don't even remember the last time I was close to let me think of the last time I was close to an American white girl. It's been a very long time. So I can mostly speak about Slavic women. That's really it. So I'm going to talk about black women and Slavic women. And I gotta divide this into 2 parts. There's gonna be Slavic women who are in Russia or who plan on living in Russia. Then there's the Slavic women who are in America, which is very, very different. But first, I'm going to speak about the Slavic women who are in Russia or based in Russia. Like, they may travel, but they come back and stuff like that, right? So let me get to the Slavic women who are in Russia. So there is some truth to that. There's actually a lot of truth to that. There's a lot of truth that white girls, let me just say Slavic women, will take and accept a whole lot more than a black woman would when it comes to things in a relationship. She will accept a whole lot more, like maybe cheating. She'll accept it some more. Staying out late, she'll accept it more. Of course, she may be jealous or angry, but she's more likely to take you back. She's more likely to smile at times, where a black woman wouldn't smile, where she wouldn't take that shit, you know what I mean? You're probably more likely to be able to yell at one of these white Slavic women more than you're able to yell at a black woman and not get your face sliced up or some shit, you understand? So yeah, there is some truth to that, but let me explain that, because when it comes to the Slavic women based in Russia, one thing I've noticed is that the Slavic women, like, who come from like their country and go to America and meet somebody, they're dead likely to just fall in love with the first guy who gets really close to them. Now, let me not say the first guy, but like their odds of falling in love are much, much, much higher. And a part of me doesn't think it's so much because the guy is so great. It may just be because the girl is in a new place that she really likes, she really adores, she loves this place. So it's kind of like she's on a high. It's kind of like she's on a drug. It's like, oh my God, this place is amazing. I love everything. And when you feel that way, you tend to be more sensitive with your emotions. So if she goes somewhere, she's in a great place, she meets a guy, she's having fun with that guy, she's in a great new place, she loves it. She's more likely to like that guy more than she would have liked him if she met him in her own country. You understand? She's more likely to like him there. So I'm not saying this is a race thing. This isn't a race thing. I'm not talking about the Slavic girl most likely like a black guy or something. No, it's not about the race. The guy could be any race. It doesn't matter. She's more likely to like him there in that place where she finds herself to be happy and on vacation than she is to have liked him if she would have met him at her home. And I've noticed that a lot. And when they come back home, they do allow a guy to get away with a lot of stuff. And it's very common. It's very common that a girl will go to, like, a Slavic girl will go to America or something, meet a guy, he'll be like, yeah, you're my new girl, and then she'll be like, yeah, you're my boyfriend, great. When I go back home, I won't do anything with any guy until I come back to you next summer or something like that. And most of these girls will come back and actually not do shit, and they will actually believe that the guy's not doing anything when he's fucking his brains out. He's getting his dome blown every 5 minutes and shit. And this girl will sit here and believe with every second of the day that he's not doing that. You know what I mean? And that is very common. I've seen it. I've seen it when I was in New York, and I've seen it when I was here in Russia and in Ukraine. It's very common that when they travel. But the thing is, what I try to tell these girls is, it's not so much that they like the guy. Sure, they like the guy. They may even fall in love with the guy. But what I try to explain to them is, it's not so much that the guy is so great or the guy is so lovely. Typically, that's not really the case. What it is the memories of the place she was at with the guy that she liked so much. The surroundings and stuff that she likes so much. The guy can even be an asshole. You feel me? But she can sit back, watch a movie and it shows New York in the movie and shit, and she may see a street that she was on. She may see a street that she walked on with this guy or something. First thing she's going to do is call and tell the guy, or text him, I love you, I miss you. What is not so much that she misses him, is that she misses the place. Now, I'm not including the green card wanting girls, the girls who lie to a guy to get married. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the girls who are actually convinced that they're just so in love with the guy. It's typically not the case. It's typically not the case. And the ones who don't want to go back to the country for like love of the country, maybe they only want to go back just because of that guy, they tend to start to notice that person's bullshit once they come back home. They're like, you didn't text me, you didn't do this, you didn't do that, fuck that, I'm not going all the way back there if you're going to be a piece of shit. They start to notice it when they come back home. But the ones who are more in love with the land itself and believe they love the guy when they're actually just in love with the land mostly, they're most likely to take a lot of shit. A lot of shit. Even though when there's plenty of guys they have to choose from, for some reason they usually get stuck on that one guy and he gets away with a lot of shit. So maybe that's not so much a black and white thing, maybe, because now I'm living out here in Russia. That's more of a international thing. So I can only speak from the white girl, or not the white girl perspective, but I can only talk about the white girls who are international, who travel, who are from Russia or something like that. I'm not really speaking about the American white girls because I really don't know much about them. So unfortunately, if you're looking for that in this video, I can't give it to you. But it's definitely true that the white Slavic women take a whole lot more bullshit than the black women. Even the black women out here, or who come out here from Africa and stuff, they don't take that shit. Whenever, I don't see many of them. Whenever I talk to the black African guys about black African women, they sound just like the girls back home in America. Same shit. Ooh, they have attitude, they don't do this, they're always mad, they're always angry. Same shit. Same shit. And then they say the same thing about the white girls out here. Oh, they're nice to me, they're very sweet, you know. They try to be possessive, but they're more feminine and all that kind of stuff. I mean, yeah, sure. There may be a lot of girls, a lot of Slavic girls, not maybe, there are a lot of Slavic girls who are, because of their culture, they tend to have a possessive personality, but that possessive personality isn't aggressive. Like the black women have that possessive personality in an aggressive way. Like they'll yell at you, they'll get in your face. It's kind of masculine, you know what I mean? But on the other hand, the white girl, the Slavic girl, when she feels she owns you when she actually doesn't, it's more of an emotional way, more of a soft type. So let's say you're going out on a date with a girl. You go out with 3 dates with her. She thinks you're her boyfriend, but you're not. You're not. You just went out on 3 dates. You may have had sex, whatever. She thinks you guys are together. When she finds out, or she may see it or whatever, that you were with another girl around that time or something, she may come up to you Sad. Like, what are you doing? You know, I thought we were together. She'll be more sad. Not so much, fuck you, motherfucker, fuck. She'll be more, but why? Why? I need time to think, blah, blah, blah. And typically, as they have time to think, they usually just say, fuck it, I don't care. That's how that usually goes. Now, I'm not talking about me in my case, because I've learned my lesson being here. I'm open, honest with everybody. I'm like, look, if you want to know anything, you ask me, I'll tell you. I'm not afraid of anybody or anything. I'll tell you the truth. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I'll tell you. You want to know the truth, just ask me. If you're the only one, you want to know if you are, just ask me. Don't hide what you really want to know. Just ask me. You feel me? But a lot of guys don't do that. A lot of guys out here, especially guys who come from other countries, they play girls. That's one thing I never do. I never play girls. I never play girls. I never ever do that shit. I'm straight up honest with them. You know what I mean? Any girl who has a YouTube account or may have been here on YouTube, any of them will tell you I'm an honest ass dude. Maybe they don't like everything about me, but one thing is I don't hide shit from anybody. I'm not big on lying to people because that's how you hurt people and it's your fault. So if I'm seeing a girl every once in a while and she finds out I'm seeing another girl, she gets hurt, that's her fault. You know, in my opinion, because I never said, you're my woman, you're my girlfriend. We're just having fun together. You should have asked more questions. You know what I mean? You don't own me. I don't own you. I don't ask you who were you with, what were you doing. That's your business. And I won't ask it. So there is some truth to it. Now, that is not why I like Slavic women because they take crap and black women don't. No, I like Slavic women because I'm way more attracted to them on average than black women. Way, way more. Many times over. Way more. When I say black women, I'm not including mixed women because they are my favorite. I'm going to say that every video. Mixed women are my favorite, like black parent, white parent. They are my favorite. They always drive me fucking bananas. But other than that, you know, I prefer Slavic women because of their looks and slightly because of their behavior. I do like that they behave more feminine because out here in Russia, like the girls take care of themselves. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Like you can never catch them at a bad moment. You can never catch them at a bad moment. These girls are always at their best, always looking good. Just to go to the store, they got on these nice high heels, tight, beautiful dress, or even a loose, beautiful dress, or some female professional type getup. Like these women are always looking their best, always smelling good too. They always smell good. It's hard to catch them off guard. Because like out here in Russia and other Slavic countries, there's way more women than there are men. So the competition is crazy between the women. There's no competition here for the men, especially for the men who aren't like the other men, the exotic men. There's no such thing as competition. You know, there's no such thing. You feel me? But that is not why I like them. I like them since I was in New York. Like I don't think I've had an American white girl get close to me since I was 20. Ever since I had 10 years. Ever since I had that first Ukrainian girl, I don't remember me getting close to another white American woman. I don't remember it. I don't remember. It's like 10 years. If I think of it, I'll let you guys know. So basically, in conclusion, what am I saying? At least from my experiences, I don't run to white girls because black women are too strong. I prefer the feminine personality. These Slavic women have a much more feminine personality than the black women, but I do have to admit, it's much harder to play games on a black woman. These Slavic women, they trust too easily, and it drives me fucking crazy. It drives me fucking crazy how easily they trust and get attached. So easy how they just trust a man, they get attached to the man. So easy, but I understand it because there's not much for them to choose from. So it makes perfect sense. The science makes sense. It's basic math. Life is basic math. The fact that they say, and a lot of people agree with this, I can even have an interview. I'm going to have an interview soon with these German girls who say the same thing. A lot of people say it. Russia not only has a lot more women than men, but apparently Russia has way more beautiful women than there are beautiful men. So the women not only have not so many options because there's not so many men, but there's not so many options of the type of men they like at all. So it's really hard for them. So when they find a man they really like and they want, they go all out. But when it comes to the black woman, I'm not sure of those statistics. I have to look into you and get back to that because, you know, a lot of black men are in jail. You know, I really don't know the statistics on that. You know what I mean? I don't know when it comes to options, but if I had to say something, there's not a shortage of black or Hispanic men for the black women to go to. To my understanding. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. You guys can show me the stats. I don't know on that. But I know out here in Russia, good Lord. You understand? So that's basically it, guys. It's just, there is some truth to it. There's some truth to it. Maybe some guys do prefer Slavic women, or maybe just some other types of white women because they let them get away with things. That could be true for a certain percentage of the black men. I don't know what percentage. I don't know, but it ain't me. That ain't me. But there is a percentage. There is a percentage. You know what I mean? There is a percentage. You know, and I would challenge anybody out there, because my life is on the internet. I would challenge anybody out there to find any girl or any accurate information from any girl, from her social media account, anything, $1,000 to PayPal anytime. If she says something like, Phil lied to me, not an ex-girlfriend, not an ex-girlfriend, that's different. But ever since my last ex-girlfriend, like a girl I was just dating or something, and I told her anything like, you're the only one, there's nobody else, you're the only one, anything like that, it doesn't exist. With all the girls I've came in encounter with, you would have heard some of them complain. You never hear women complain about me. You only hear men complaining. And I'm out, Nicholas. Later. Oh, and my bad, almost forgot to mention the Slavic women who are just based in America. They are very, very different. And I'm going to have to make a separate video on that if anybody's interested. Now I'm out. Later, Nicholas.